Bonjour. Je m'appelle Ty Scott. And this is the fruit hoop, bitch.
You said squat.
Scott.
Squat.
Scott. Philippine Scott. If you're wondering why I'm speaking like this, it's because I was just been sophisticated and educated. I've been cultured.
She's been cultured.
I just got back from Paris for the Olympi. And bitch, let me tell you, I had a motherfucking time.
You sound like you still need to be over there. Like
I feel like I should still be there. I want to go back. I miss it. I miss Paris. I miss the cafes and the cheap champagne and the cheap wine. It's insane. You know, like champagne is in like France. So we went to a little champagne tasting, and everything is like the Vouv was like $30, $40 a bottle.
I did see that in your story. Yeah. So,
Give me 2, please.
I can't. Oh gosh. Okay. Well, I'm so sorry for her. Like she's not even jet lagged. Like this is, a couple days later, so she should be back to normal, but I guess not.
Am I? Who's normal nowadays? Not us.
Yeah, that's true.
Crazy in the head.
Well, I'm glad you're back because I missed you.
I missed you too.
I missed you, handsome.
Thank you.
Yes. Okay, so let me. I hate you. What else you learned?
Let's see. I was like
baguette.
Oh, baguette. Baguette and bread. The bread there, you just eat so much fucking bread. They give it to you with every meal, and it's like it doesn't fill you up. It feels right. They give you some French butter, and you go, caviar, please. I'm just kidding.
No, it's good. When we went for the gay games in 2016. 16?
I feel like it was
2018. No, 2018. Yeah, 2018. I can't remember. Whatever. But it was fun. We loved it. Like the food was amazing. We walked everywhere.
Oh, bitch! I walk like 10 miles a day.
Yeah. How did you lose weight? Because Garrett lost weight.
I mean, probably, but probably not because I was eating bread and drinking champagne every meal.
But it's healthier though. The food is like a lot more fresh.
Honestly, you can taste the difference in like what you're eating, like the quality of the food. Mm-hmm. Like you can eat it. Like 90% of the things I eat here, like my stomach will like immediately start bubbling. Which is,
because the process.
It's processed. It's whatever. I had Italian food over there. Like we went to an Italian restaurant one night, like Italian French, and like I ate cheese and I was like, oh, this is probably gonna like fuck my stomach up, but like was completely fine.
Oh, so you could be a bottom in Paris.
Hello.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. Au revoir.
Oh my god.
No, honestly, it's crazy because like I would eat. I went to Chipotle once for lunch. Just like
she said, I'm going to France. Let me get some Chipotle.
It was. I was hungry. It was there. I was like, I didn't want to like sit down and have a full meal. I had a bottle of champagne. I was like, let me just go get some Chipotle. And like usually Chipotle fucks my shit up. Like fucks it up. Nothing. I had Chipotle last night. Bitch, let me tell you. That toilet seat, better days.
Was there anything different with the Chipotle?
Same Chipotle, same everything.
Oh,
it was just like, it just wasn't fucking processed and like made in a factory probably.
I mean, like different countries always tended to like have like change things a little bit up on fast food. So I was just kind of curious.
Well,
like they gave you baggets instead of chips.
Okay, so you can think I'm a big old.
I
was eating, bitch. I was eating.
I've known you. You always snacking and munching.
Eating.
Okay.
I had Uber Eats, McDonald's at like 2 a.m. once. I thought that was gonna be different because I've heard like McDonald's in different countries is different, but they didn't really have anything. I just had like a cheeseburger and a Big Mac and chicken nuggets and fries.
The list just goes.
But it was split between me and Brandon. But I was a little disappointed because it showed up cold, like ice cold.
Oh, because of the long delivery?
No, bitch, it was kind of like just down the street, but the guy did show up on a bike.
Oh.
You know, everyone bikes and like trains there.
Oh my gosh! Speaking of McDonald's, okay, so did you see the curry sauce thing? That they're like joking about wanting to ban this curry, like this something curry sauce that they have at McDonald's because of what fucking Steph Curry did to France.
Oh, there is a curry sauce there. Yeah, I did try the curry sauce there.
Okay, was it good?
It was really good.
That's the thing that they're joking about.
They're
wanting
gonna
to ban
it. Oh, that'd be so funny if they did that.
Because Steph pissed him off, so the curry obviously and all that shit. So I was like, oh my God.
That'd be so petty, but so hilarious at the same time. I don't think they will because a lot of people like the curry sauce. They'd move to America and demand curry sauce.
Okay, so I waited until now to hear about your trip.
Okay.
Favorite sports, event, your experience about the Olympics.
Okay.
So we are recapping Ty's experience at the Olympics.
Okay, so.
Bonjour.
Hola. So went to Amsterdam first. Amsterdam for a couple days. We were there for Amsterdam Pride. It was insane. I mean, we didn't get to see like all the festivities, but we were there like kind of as it was beginning. Like we were leaving, and it was just like insane. Like got to see James Kim, got to see Aaron, got to see some of the LA guys.
Saw that. I was so jealous. Like I had
like,
FOMO.
How random is that too?
Mm-hmm.
So there, and then went to Lille where we saw France versus Germany, which was an amazing experience. Just the crowd alone, like you're in this crowd, and I kid you not, my ears were ringing. Like my ears were like starting to ring by how loud the arena was. I had to cover my ears.
Oh my god!
Like at one point, I was like, my ears hurt. Like it was insane.
That loud. They would talk about like on sports and podcasts, like saying how loud it is and how crazy. And you're watching France play, like a home team,
home team play. Like seeing Victor Wembanyama play, like dude looks like a fucking alien.
It is wild when you look at him play basketball, like how he makes these other centers, like AD or Joel or KD, who's 7 feet, like look small.
Yeah, it's insane. But I'm more obsessed with like the crowd. Like they nonstop chants. I did find one of my favorite songs I've ever heard. It's like a French song.
Let's hear
Free
it.
from desire, and it's like na 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 na, and then everyone in the crowd is like this na 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 na. It's fun.
Do you know the translation for it?
No, she was singing in English. The DJ that was playing like a lot of these songs, it was just like all hip hop.
Oh, okay.
It was kind of cool.
There's a clip of LeBron dancing to Carly Rae Jepsen.
I need to see that clip.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think it's Call Me Maybe. He's on the bench. He's jamming out to it. I'll have to show it to you.
That is hilarious. And then for women, we saw China versus Puerto Rico, which is cool because we saw the center from the Sparks, the big Chinese girl.
Yeah, the big girl. Yeah,
she was demolishing.
Really?
She was really good.
Wow, that's. I wonder why she doesn't play as much than here with the Sparks. I mean, FIBA international rules are so different though. So different. She's probably like a big star on her team.
Oh yeah, like she doesn't come out the game except for like 2 minutes. And then the game after that was, I can't remember.
Didn't you watch like a USA women's basketball game?
No, we didn't get to see that.
Oh.
We saw USA beach volleyball.
Okay.
Chase Budinger, you remember Chase Budinger?
Yeah, I do. Oh, so you saw men's. Okay,
saw men's and women. So
the
USA men was USA versus Poland. No, not Poland.
Poland won, I think. I think they won it.
It might have been Poland or like Portugal or something like that. But it was the team that won last Olympics gold. Okay.
I don't think it was Poland because when I caught the gold medal match game, they were saying something like, "Wow, this is crazy! Like Poland isn't really known for beach volleyball."
Oh, I don't know if it was Poland, but I have to go back and look because one, I was so fucking hot sitting out in that damn sun.
Oh, I bet.
Like just beaming on you. We were all like me, Brandon, Sarah, and Nate. We were just like dripping sweat. And meanwhile, we looking around at everybody else, and they're just like cool as a cucumber. I'm like, what the fuck? How are y'all just like chilling? And I'm over here like dripping. Like my shirt is like sweaty. Like my boobies are sweaty. Like just dripping. I'm like every 2 seconds. I'm like, oh my god, I gotta get out of this heat. And then we had another match after. Like it was the women and then the men. The women was the Netherlands, who were the #1 team in the world, and Spain. And Spain beat them.
Oh shit!
So it was a really good match. But
beach volleyball is really awesome. I caught some of it, and it's so fun to watch. Like it's just so hard to cover that much ground.
Dude, so much ground and like running through. Bitch, I get tired walking to the beach.
Right when after you're done parking your car to like find a spot on the beach.
I'm like, bitch, I'm ready for a nap.
Yeah.
And they're running and like jumping and like diving and getting up. I'm like, that's impressive. Like hats off to them. But like, Child, you want to catch me doing that? I'm over here sweating in the stands like a goddamn hooker.
So how was the experience of seeing all that like beach volley, like pros? I don't know.
I mean, just to be under the Eiffel Tower, like have the Eiffel Tower.
I've been under
view.
Eiffel Towers a lot.
Girl, you've been to Paris? Take me to Paris.
Passport is all stamped up.
Ooh, I bet it is. And it's probably hard to open them pages all sticky.
Just crunching.
Oh, they like, you can take this passport back, bitch.
God,
I mean, just
okay.
the experience alone, seeing the Eiffel Tower, seeing how fucking huge it is, and like seeing all these, because you know it's a Catholic city, and like seeing all these like beautiful monuments. We went to a cathedral where like the kings.
You didn't burn while you were in there, gay ass.
Funny thing that you said that is because I tried to try on a bracelet and that shit popped.
Wait, what's the bracelet?
Like it was just like it was like kind of like one of these like bead bracelets.
Like what would Jesus do kind of thing?
No, bitch. It just was a bracelet like this. It had a little cross on it. And the lady was like, oh, no, Brandon was like, let me see if like this might fit my mom. I was like, oh, I got fat wrists. Like try it on me. And I put it across my hand and that's just out. And I looked. They said the look on my face, like the blood ran out of it, and I was like, I just like destroyed.
Looking like Carrie or whatever.
It literally was like they all started laughing at me, like your face right now is crazy. And I was like, oh, I'm about to burn. I'm about to. And the lady was like, oh, it happens all the time. I was like, y'all need to fix that because you got me feeling a type of way.
Happens all the time. That's probably just like what she's saying to make you feel okay.
That's what they said. They were like, they said she just said it to you to make you feel better. And I was like, fuck that. I'm sad. Let me get out of here.
Oh gosh. Okay, so I'm gonna ask you all these questions because, like I said,
go for it.
I've been waiting. I want to hear all your fun stories. Like, okay, would you like better, men's or beach volleyball or women's?
I liked women's because it was a little more competitive.
It's like a little more rallies, right?
Yeah. Men, the USA got blown out.
Yeah, I think I saw that.
Chase Budinger and like his partner was really good, but like I just feel like Chase Budinger wasn't that great at beach volleyball. I don't know how long he's been doing it, but like it wasn't like I was like, oh yeah. At the end of that time, I was like, I need them to lose. Like I gotta get the fuck out of here.
Because girl, because you're mad because it was so hot.
It's so hot. But I think the women's was a little bit more entertaining for sure.
Okay, what else do you see?
That was it.
That's it. I saw more.
I saw the 3 basketball games and then the beach volleyball.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, then, did you get to walk around and see? Because I saw in your guys' story that you were at some event outside of something with like a DJ and lights. Like,
yeah. Well, that was I don't know. It was like the city hall or something. They had like a big ass rave, and everyone was just there like partying. And like honestly, it felt like a circuit party.
Oh, fun.
And it was a lot of fucking fun. But I did want this is way off topic. So we were at basketball. We were playing this game, Sarah and I, about like all the different jerseys that we would see while there, and like the most like irrelevant ones, like not irrelevant, I would say, but like absurd. Like why are you wearing that jersey here when there no one on that team like or that person hasn't played in so long?
So one of the podcasts I was listening to, Brian Windhorst was saying there are just so many different like retro basketball jerseys.
Yes,
and there were people talking about just old stuff too. Like I forgot what countries were wearing certain things, but like I would love to have seen what kind of jerseys people were wearing for what sport and what they were sport. Oh, so you wrote it down?
I made a list.
Okay,
I made a list because I wanted to like hear your reactions from this, and I made like the list and like from that specific year of that person, or like that when they were playing. So like the first one was Caitlin Clark.
Okay.
And I was like, I could see why someone would have Caitlin Clark because like, but she's not playing in the Olympics. Whatever.
But she's her. So.
She's her. So I was like, okay, I get that. Vince Carter, Raptors.
Ooh, the purple one?
Purple Raptors.
That's cute. I like that one.
I was like, okay, Vince Carter, Purple Raptors. I was like, still, but this is like me being like, damn, why are you wearing that jersey? Mm-hmm. There was a lot of Victor Wembanyama's like different variations of Spurs in like France.
And his purple like Metro, whatever he wore. Yeah, when he played for them.
Saw John Stockton Jazz jersey.
John Stockton
Jazz, purple.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was like, that's
fun.
Interesting. Let me jot that down. Mike Bibby, Purple Kings.
Mike Bibby. I loved me some Mike Bibby. Oh my gosh, that's a deep cut.
Deep cut.
That's a deep cut.
And I was like, oh, this is gonna be fun. I want to see Scott's reaction. There was obviously lots of Steph Currys, lots of LeBron, Kevin Garnett.
The T-Wolves one.
Yeah, old T-Wolves, and then
I like that.
then one for the Celtics,
Yeah.
like two for the Celtics.
No.
Carmelo Anthony, Knicks.
That's fun. Yeah, and he
Cute
was
one.
there.
He was there. I saw Asia Wilson, which
That's
was
cute.
cute, but you know, obviously Tim Duncan.
Someone got a Tim Duncan
Tim
jersey.
Duncan's.
I feel like the only people who have Tim Duncan jerseys are like people in San Antonio.
Exactly. Saw like 3 of them. Scottie Pippen Bulls.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, and then there was like maybe 4 or 5 like MJs, like some with the Bulls, some with USA. Ja Morant, like 20,000 of them.
Ja.
For some reason they love Ja Morant over there. There was a lot of Ja Morant jerseys.
Interesting. I wonder if these are people from France or if they're just all over.
I don't know where they're from, but
That
like,
is interesting.
you know, like you have a jersey, like, oh, let me just wear it because it's a sporting event.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's why.
But still, though.
James Harden, Sixers.
Ew.
I know.
But okay. Well,
Yeah.
those people must be like real Harden fans then.
Yeah. This one was funny to me. Tyler Hero.
Was he like a little gay boy?
No, he was like some older man.
Oh, sugar daddy.
Probably.
Probably like himself a little
Like-
twink boy.
I'm
That's
like,
why.
oh, that's cute,
Yeah.
Tyler Hero. But I was like, that's got to go down too. Sean Kemp, Sonics,
The green one, though.
the green one.
Okay.
So the dude walked by me, and I go, "Is that a Sean Kemp jersey?" He was like, "You know it." And I was like, "Are you from the States?" He was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Okay, it makes sense."
That's sick then.
I was like, "That's pretty
that's
fucking
a
dope."
deep
I was
cut.
like, "Sean Kemp, Sonics."
Yeah. He
Dope.
said like this, pointed down.
Yeah.
At it.
And then last one that I wrote down was Manu Ginobili.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's good.
But I was
probably,
like,
probably the
cute.
same people who are like Spurs fans too.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, Mono used to be really hot. I feel like when he had long hair, when he first joined, I thought he was hot.
When he caught that bat, you can catch
Yeah.
that pussy.
Okay, so if you guys didn't see, Ty met Tom Daly,
I did.
and
I went up to him and I was like, "Congratulations." We were at a little gay bar, and surprisingly, he was by himself. Like
loser.
with no,
I'm kidding.
he was like with a girl, and I thought that like the people, I don't know, maybe he was just talking to her.
Mhm.
Maybe the people around him were like his friends. But when I went up and like asked him and said hi and like said congrats, she was the only one that like acknowledged me. So I was like, maybe he doesn't know these people.
Wow.
But I was like, that's cool that he just be out in Paris with like one person and not give a fuck.
I wonder if it's how different it might be, like in like Europe or something about athletes or famous people being out. Maybe people don't care as much because maybe they have a little more respect.
Exactly.
But
Not me, bitch. I was like, I need a picture now.
Yeah, I saw it was cute. You guys look so cute.
Yeah, he was super nice. He was friendly. I was like, can I just get a picture with you? He was like, of course.
That's sweet. I like that. It makes me
Yeah.
like him even more.
Exactly.
Aw.
And then, like when I posted it, like a bunch of people commented or like, he's so sweet, like he's so nice, like, and obviously he's a gay icon.
Mhm.
And I was like, I can't believe I just fucking met Tom Daly in fucking Paris.
Yeah.
At a random gay bar.
At the Olympics.
At the
like, all
fucking
that.
Olympics.
That's just, oh my gosh,
I
that's
was
so
like,
awesome.
Cool.
I saw that photo in our chat. I was like, oh my gosh, how fun. I was like,
Yeah.
I gotta make sure we put that in our story.
yeah. But aside from like walking and eating and enjoying food, like I did not want to come back, bitch.
What was the atmosphere like for other sporting events going on? Like, just like in general, like Paris, the way it felt?
It was just busy. It was insanely busy. Like everywhere you walked, it was just congested. Every train you got on was just full.
Uncomfortable though?
I mean, for me, just because I have a little bit of social anxiety, like I don't like being around that many people.
Mm-hmm.
For me personally, I
get it.
just wasn't for me.
We talked about it all
yeah,
the
yeah,
time.
yeah. But like, for the most part, everyone loved it. I mean, if I got drunk, I wouldn't give a fuck. I would just ride bike to the street. So I'm just curious to see how LA is gonna accommodate
Oh my
that
gosh.
many fucking people here.
I will seriously be gone for like at least a few days.
No, it's like insane to see all those fucking people that are gonna be possibly coming here, and it's like how.
It's going to be wild
How?
and nuts because of the space, media, and just
Mhm.
everything. It's going to be like a shit show. Oh my gosh. That's just I feel like I need to be gone for a couple of days because I can't.
Yeah,
do it.
maybe see a couple events here and then be
Mhm.
like, all right, bye.
Girl, we are gonna be different.
WeHo's gonna be empty.
I don't know about it. Just have a lot of new faces every single day.
That's true.
Yeah. Okay. Did you guys get to see any sports? Because so this is the first time like I actually really paid attention. Not really, but like paid attention to the Olympics more than usual.
Mhm.
Usually the last couple Olympics, I'm just like, oh, watching highlights, paying attention here and there. But
Mhm.
this time I actually got up and watched a lot of sports. Spent like the day watching. I'd go
Yeah.
from ping pong to volleyball to rugby to whatever to gymnastics and all of that, and it was so good this year.
I know. We watched a lot of the track and field, like athletics. We didn't really get to see. I mean, we watched Novak Djokovic win. That
Oh,
was.
that's-
But
yeah,
we
that-
didn't.
that means a lot
We
to you
saw
guys.
him like on TV, but like when you're there, it's like because you saw it at like noon your time, and it's like
Yeah.
9 p.m. there when we're watching the game.
Yeah, I made sure to try to get up, and I was like, oh, I love watching volleyball or whatever it is, and it was fun to be able to like watch things and kind of follow along like gymnastics every day and know,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
actually
yeah.
see what's going on. Swimming and all
Swimming.
of that.
Watched a lot of swimming. We watched a lot of swimming.
Swimming was sick. Like I really enjoyed it. I definitely cried a couple times when people won, because I like sat there and watched and thought about how like these people need to be appreciated a lot more for whatever sport they're doing.
Yeah.
Because they work seriously so hard to get that. And
Agreed.
like
They do.
a lot of these people don't even get recognition. Like as much as we love sports, we pay attention to like the main things. But like I'm like, I need to watch gymnastics more. Like I really want to watch badminton more or swimming. Like
Badminton is a bad motherfucking game.
that shit is nuts.
I couldn't even do it. And they go on forever. The
That's what-
rallies go on forever.
The people probably need to get like it needs to get more credit.
I agree. It does, for sure. It's been great. It was fun. And just like being there and like knowing that you're so close to like all these events, and you just go to a pub and like have a drink, and everyone's like cheering and watching fucking sports. We went to this like hole in the wall like bar, and it was 1,000 degrees in there, because a lot of these places don't believe in like
They don't have AC. When we went to Paris, it was summer and there was an AC.
Let me tell you, when I got on this motherfucking train, and it was hot as hell in there, and it was so packed. Like after we left the basketball game, like the crowd from the stadium went to the train.
Oh, so everyone just
Everyone just gets on the train. But the cool thing is like they had trains coming like every minute, but like everyone piles on, and like it was hot.
yeah, I bet.
It smelled.
Yeah, oh yeah, I could see that.
Like this dude's dick was on my leg, and I just couldn't do anything about it.
Like that you appropriately.
I was just like, oh, I want to get off this fucking train so bad.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say you want to get him off.
No, bitch, I want to get off this fucking train. But just like it's cool to see the environment there. Just like the culture is so different, and like everyone just doesn't give a shit. Like the policemen are some of the most beautiful people I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. Yes. European boys are very, very, very attractive.
No, I'm just talking about the police in general.
Oh, just the police in general. Oh, okay.
Every policeman I saw, and like I was like, why are they all so like hot? Like they're all fucking attractive.
Probably to make like people nervous when they try to arrest them, or so they
I
want
would
to
put
get
I would put
arrested.
up a fight just so they could tackle me, or wrestle me down. And then Brandon goes, they all have like big ass butts too, and I was like, oh, they do.
So let me get a little bite of that croissant.
Girl, let me get a piece of that baguette.
It's okay. What I'm assuming obviously you paid attention to storylines, because there were so many storylines that came out of the Olympics. Anything that like bothered you, or anything that you really liked, or heart?
I'm probably gonna get a lot of shit for this, but no allows. That was probably the biggest thing that pissed me off, because we saw it happen. We were there.
Wait, what makes you mad? The COVID thing that he said?
And then, obviously, he's a world champion. We can't deny him that. But, like, just for him to be such a cocky fucking asshole, and then, like, lose, and then not lose with, like, class.
Right.
Lose with, like, oh, I'm sick, actually. The reason why I didn't win is because I had COVID. And I'm like, had he won that motherfucking 200, that article would have never came out.
Yep.
It would never seen the light of day. But that shit was instant.
Well, they like writers have stories prepared for like, as soon as things happen, like right away. So they are constantly like writing it. So it's interesting to me that he's probably talking to a reporter and saying like, I have this. So it's like as soon as it happens, a writer's able to like.
But why wouldn't he tell anybody else? Over here hugging on everybody.
That's what I want to know.
Like he was literally hugging on everybody, and it was like dapping him up, like touching him. But
like,
you
no
didn't tell me you
problem.
had COVID then.
And then the video of her dancing in the club.
You didn't have COVID then.
I got to figure this stuff out, the timeline of when you're sick and all that, because how are you dancing in the club like 2-3 days later, or you were sick? I don't know. I don't know. I don't.
Literally after he was like shaking everybody's hand, like hugging them up. I'm like, oh, now all of a sudden she got COVID, and she played that shit so well. She was like, give me a wheelchair, give me some water, let me unbutton my shirt. I can't breathe. Like you're in better shape than 99.9% of people.
Mm-hmm.
Now all of a sudden, like
now
you
all
need
of a sudden
help.
there's excuses. Yeah.
When you win, you don't do all that. When you had COVID, when you won the 100, you didn't do that.
That's true. That's true. Oh.
That was my biggest pet peeve about all that. But aside from that, you can hate me if you want. I know I'm congratulating him, but I'm just like, that's bullshit.
Yeah, it's a little iffy to me. I don't ever want to try to discredit athletes
Mm-hmm.
because they're just like such different beasts. But
Beast.
just still a little, I don't know. It's interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah. There are a lot of really cool fucking stories. Like,
Yeah. What was one of yours?
oh my gosh, there were so many. You know what was cool is like the U.S. winning in a lot of stuff like they weren't expected to win in medaling and stuff. I saw some girls TikTok saying all these things like we shouldn't be medaling in, and they were medaling in rowing, which they haven't done in like 70 years or something like that. Medaling in what else? Like they got second in what is it called? Like synchronized swimming, but I don't know what's
I did
called.
see that.
Yeah,
I did see
shit like that. Like,
yeah, they were good. But
yeah.
that's awesome. Those girls, that girl from California,
mm-hmm.
I did see that.
There's just all these things that this girl, I wish I could remember all the other events that she was pointing out. It's like, she said, she was a foreign woman from like an African country.
Mm-hmm.
And she was just like, USA, y'all can be talking your shit. Do it because y'all are winning in things that you should not be winning at. Saying all this. Oh, they're winning in fencing. She goes, how are the U.S. winning in fencing? Yeah, she brought up.
Maybe shooting, but not fencing.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's the joke too. Remember all those people talking about how we weren't placing in that?
Damn.
But like then she brought up again like the synchronized swimming. She brought up, what are the other damn sports?
I'm sure there was a lot.
There's a lot that I was, oh wow, it was again the rowing stuff and just a
Mhm.
bunch of things that like U.S. just doesn't normally win at. And
Yeah.
so I thought that was really fucking cool. There was like an Asian girl who got proposed to after ping pong or badminton.
Oh,
That
I
was
love
cute.
that. I mean, what better place to
And
get
I think they got
proposed to?
gold too.
Oh, so she said, you better give me a diamond with
Yeah.
this gold.
I think it might have been her partner.
Oh.
Yeah, so that was cute. Some from China.
She said, you better give me that.
I mean, what else is there? There was.
I mean, they
obviously-
won a lot of fucking medals.
They did.
A lot of medals.
The gays won a lot of medals.
The gays
too.
won a
The
lot of medals.
gay-
The LGBTQ was
Yes,
representing.
They sure did. They were like, I think the stat was like, if you categorize them like seventh, like
Mhm.
amongst like getting medals, just made me so happy.
So happy.
It's like, yeah.
So fucking happy.
Judge me by my talent, not by my lifestyle.
Period.
Yes.
Period.
Points were made.
Points were made.
What do you think about the idea of like the Olympics coming to LA? I know we talked about it earlier. Are you excited? Are you going to try to volunteer?
No. Absolutely not. I know I mentioned that I was going to try to volunteer, but like the only reason why I would do it is for the gear, but like I don't even think that's worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was trying to buy a shirt off of somebody, like one of the volunteers. They were cute. They're like those like tan, like I don't even know what color that was, like teal, like turquoise shirts.
Oh, I don't understand about. Oh, that the volunteers are wearing?
Mhm.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. I was like, oh, can I like, how much did you get? How much did you pay for that shirt? And they were like, oh, well, this is a volunteer shirt. I was like, how much you want for it? And they're like, obviously they're not gonna sell it because that's like
That's their memory.
exactly. But like everyone I asked said no. But anyway, no, I'm not gonna volunteer because I feel like they're there a lot and they didn't get to like experience. They got to like be professional.
Oh, right. You're not actually enjoying it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm not doing that. But it coming to LA is gonna be great. It's gonna be great for LA if
Yeah.
they get this train system up and running.
I saw this thing where Karen Bass said that she wants to get like buses and transportation and trying to make businesses where they're wanting to make people work from home those days and all that. But be interesting.
It should be very interesting. I just, like I said, I want to get like maybe 2 days experience and like go somewhere else because
Yeah. I can't be here the
it's
whole
just gonna
2
be
weeks.
too much. It's
The
gonna
whole
be
2
way
weeks,
too much.
We should do a trip. We should do our own little getaway.
Let's just go. Let's
Yeah.
go to Palm Springs, girl.
Yeah.
Anybody want to go to Palm Springs?
Let us know.
We could just watch the Olympics in Palm Springs.
Yeah, that'd be great.
We can create our own little beer Olympics.
Ooh, yeah, White Claw Olympics that we did for my birthday.
Yeah,
we should redo it. Oh my
That
gosh,
would be
I've
so
been
much
wanting to
fun.
redo it now that like I went through it once. I can adjust things and know how to actually do it. And explain things
Exactly.
better.
That'd be a lot of fun, actually.
Ooh.
Something to think about.
Okay. Well, let's go
Let's go.
right now.
Au revoir.
Please tell me that you learned more than 5 words of French.
If I read them, I can say it because I feel like I'm really good with like translation. I can like say it in my mind and be like, oh, that worked out.
Okay. So, you guys, we love you so much. Thank you for following.
Fuck off.
Okay, bye, guys.
Bye. I love you, bitch.